Hello, welcome or welcome back. Today I am going to be doing my reaction to the Goodreads Choice Awards finalists. So I have been on vacation. It's my wedding anniversary. I did mention that previously, I think, and so I was not paying attention to the rest of the world because I just couldn't do it. We were out in Joshua Tree, California on vacation. Very relaxing. It was amazing. And so I haven't even looked at these yet. I've avoided everyone else's videos about the Goodreads Choice nominees, and I don't know if this video is going to be a popular one because you guys have already seen a lot of these, I'm sure, but hey, worth a shot. Here's my reactions, so let's go. Okay, so let's do it. Vote in the opening round. Reader's favorite fiction. Martyr? Let's see. Oh, I did read I Hope This Finds You Well, and I loved it so much. It's like one of my favorites of the year. I read Swan Song. It was good. I got like halfway through Blue Sisters, and I was just kind of bored, which is weird because it's exactly the type of book that I usually like. Let's see, what else did I read? I'm reading this, Margot's Got Money Troubles. I'm reading this right now, and I am kind of obsessed, but we'll see how... Oh, it's only $1.99 on Kindle right now. I'm listening to the audiobook, but it might be nice to have on Kindle. Anyways, I'm loving that. I really liked Here One Moment. I really liked Good Material. I liked The Wedding People, didn't like love it. And I haven't read any of the last four, although I really would like to read Sandwich. So I think I'm gonna vote for this. I Hope This Finds You Well. Vote! Okay, let's see. Next category. Historical fiction. I mean, James. I feel like I don't really need to read much further because that is one of my favorites of the year. I have this, Long Island, and I haven't read it yet, but I read like the first chapter or two in a bookstore and I loved what I read. So, I mean, obviously I'm not going to vote for that right now, but I think that it makes me excited to read it because it's on this, even though everything is. Bleh. I hate the women. The Lion Women of Tehran I liked a lot. And the rest of these I've either not read or read part of. So, James. Gotta be James. Next category. Okay, this is gonna be a tough one for me because I read a lot of mystery thrillers. So, let's go. I've read House of Glass. I've read Darling Girls. Loved Darling Girls. That might be the winner. Listen for the Lie I read. I just read The God of the Woods. I liked it, but it was really long. Maybe too long. I liked The Mystery Guest. Let's see. The Night We Lost Him was fine. How to Solve Your Murder was bleh. I liked The Heiress. I would never read another Lucy Foley book as long as I live. Return of Ellie Black was good, but like not the best thing I've ever read. Middle of the Night, DNF. First Lie Wins, good. The Teacher was like all Frida McFadden's. Terrible, but entertaining. Didn't read Colors of the Dark is something on my TBR. And Home is Where the Bodies Are was good, but this has got to go to Darling Girls. Next category, romance. Ooh, I probably have barely read any of these, but we'll see. So I've read none of the first line, none from the second line, none from the third line. Oh, I read Paradise Problem. I loved Paradise Problem. Funny Story was cute, but it's gotta be Paradise Problem. That was like another one of my favorites of the year. So far we're doing good. Oh, fantasy. I don't think I can even vote in this category because I don't read fantasy. The Zodiac Academy is like still making books. I thought that was like a series and it was over because there's like a whole TV show. I suppose it could still be on with a TV show. I don't know. Okay, well, as expected, I haven't read any of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, they made Romantasy its own category. So I guess I can't vote in Romantasy or Fantasy because I have not read a single one of these. Why do the covers all look the same? Is that me? They all look... This one, A Fate Inked in Blood, and The House of Flame and Shadow, look identical to me. Not identical, but, you know. Okay, well, I'm not voting in that category because I don't know any of these books. Okay. Fantasy. Somewhere Beyond the Sea I have. I just haven't read it. So, I mean, I'm not going to vote for anything I haven't read, but yeah. As expected, haven't read any of these either. Sci-fi. I probably haven't read any of these, to be honest. Well, I DNF'd the Ministry of Time. I don't know anything about Red Side Story, but I do like the cover and West Side Story, so I like what they did there. Oh, okay, I did read this. I'm starting to worry about this Black Box of Doom, and I did really like that. So, anything else here? Oh, Yours for the Taking was really good. Annie Bot was really good. Do I like sci-fi? Um, okay. I'm like wondering if it's recency bias because I read Yours for the Taking. I read an arc of it like a year ago. So I don't know if I'm just wanting Black Box of Doom because it was recent, but it was pretty fun and chaotic. I think I'll vote for that. That was fun. Next category, horror. Okay, so I read a lot of horror. Okay, The Eyes Are the Best Part. I loved that. The rest of the ones in the first line, like I really want to read We Used to Live Here. And I think I want to read Incidents Around the House. I haven't heard too much about it, but it does look up my alley. Let's see, You Like It Darker, duh. Like, of course I read that. I haven't read these other three. I DNF'd So Thirsty, so yikes. My Darling Dreadful Thing. I haven't read this, but the fact that it's got like the folklore font is making me want to read it. Let's see. The Angel of Indian Lake. Okay, so actually the only two that I've read fully on here are The Eyes Are the Best Part and You Like It Darker. And I think I'm actually going to vote for The Eyes Are the Best Part because, like, it's a debut author and You Like It Darker was great, but it honestly wasn't really horror completely. Like, it's a short story collection. So, like, some were horror and some weren't. So, we are going with Eyes Are the Best Part. Next category. Debut novel. Oh, this is going to be tough. Let's see. Well, I haven't finished any of those top ones. Like I said, DNF'd The Ministry of Time. Have I not read any of these? Hey, The Eyes Are the Best Part. And I read All We Were Promised, but it's still got to go to The Eyes Are the Best Part. I'm actually shocked because I try to read a lot of debuts. I guess they just didn't make the vote. Or like the final lists. Semifinalists? Audiobooks. Is this a new category? I don't remember this being a category in the past. Okay. Well, I haven't listened to any of these. I've read several, but I haven't listened to them. I did listen to Here One Moment, but I thought it was like the audiobook itself was like, okay. Is it cheating if I just pick a book I liked a lot? I imagine it would be very good on audiobook because I loved From Here to the Great Unknown. It was like a autobiography slash biography of Lisa Marie Presley. So like part of it was written by Lisa Marie when she was alive, and then it wasn't finished yet. So Riley Keough, her daughter, like finished it and added her own like commentary to parts that were written by Lisa Marie. So I think she narrates it. I imagine the audiobook would be great, but I'm just gonna do it. No rules here. Young adult fantasy. Again, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the next category because there's no, yeah, I haven't even heard of most of those books. Young adult fiction. Well, have I read any of these? Don't really read much young adult these days. Yeah, I haven't. So nonfiction, let's go. I did love One in a Millennial. Oh man, and this I haven't talked about it yet because I only just finished it, I think. Did I talk about it? No. The Sing Sing Files. Oh, I loved it. It was so heartbreaking and so good. I think I'm gonna vote for that. Again, it may be recency bias, but I did loved it. Memoir. Okay. Man, so many of these are books that are like have been on my TBR that like I really wanted to read. Oh, this is hard. Between From Here to the Great Unknown and A Well Trained Wife, because I loved both of those. I read this, didn't really like it. Um, I guess I'll go to A Well Trained Wife since I voted for the audiobook I didn't listen to for the other one. History and biography. I don't know if I've read any of these. I have not. So I think that's the last category. And I haven't read any of them. So that's it, I guess. That is all. Well, this video wasn't quite as exciting as I thought it would be. I can't believe that, like, I haven't read that many in certain categories. Like, I definitely expected to have not read much in, you know, romantasy, fantasy, young adult fantasy, young adult fiction, like, but some of those other ones, like, I can't believe I didn't read more in the horror category or in the nonfiction memoir. Yeah, kind of crazy because I feel like those are some of my most read genres. But maybe I was just I was reading more books from different years. I don't know. I can't explain it. Or maybe books just didn't make the list. Who knows? Well, anyways, I want to know what books you voted for. Like, what's your favorites of the year? What do you think got snubbed on here? And for the record, I'm well aware that the Goodreads Choice Awards are 100% a popularity contest, and that's fine. But like, kind of obscure books with a smaller, following are just, I know that they're not going to win. So this is a nice small little representative of books that were really popular, not necessarily the best. So we will leave it at that. Yeah, let me know what stuff you voted for and what you think is missing from this list. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you would, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!